What are you drinking?
I'm not drinking anything currently.
He's asking what you would like to drink.
Ah, I do not know. I've never actually done this before.
Oh, it's lots of fun. A few drinks, and you'll be moving like Jowl over there.
And that is good?
Absolutely. Jowl knows how to have a good time.
In ways that are illegal in multiple star systems.
So, drinks then?
We'll just keep it simple, Stephen. 3 synthils, please.
Coming up. But, Captain, could I have a word?
Sure. What is it, Stephen?
I didn't want to say anything in front of the new guy, but he's kinda ripe.
Right?
He stinks. It's like...
Decaying flesh.
Well, yeah, I guess. Is that normal for him?
Considering he's a corpse, probably.
Hey, Noel, where are you headed?
He's in unbalanced equations.
He? Ah, so you've got a date then?
He has a date with me.
Ah, so that's why you're wearing... I mean, it's a good look for you. And, I like it. And, yeah, stuff.
This is none of your concern.
I understand. Ah, well, be sure to have a nice time with, whomever he is.
Hold, demon! I banish thee back to hell.
Ah, bloody hell.
Are you having fun?
Maybe?
That's the spirit.
Yannick, we're supposed to be talking about why he's here.
He already told us. He wants to find out everything about being a person. I'm showing him. Alright, Misrek, it's time to boogie.
That's right, dead boy. Time to shake what your mama gave ya. Or, in your case, what Misrek's mama gave him before he died and you took over. Oh man, what is that smell?
Jowl, be nice.
Is there a problem?
No, everything's fine. Now, about why you're here.
As I said, I want to learn everything there is to know about life as a corporeal being.
Hold, demon! I banish thee back to hell.
No! No!
Ugh. Ow! Hey! That's for groping me.
Doctor, what are you doing?
Get away from him, Captain. He's a servant of the beast.
Who is this beast?
Your master. And you're about to return to him. Now step away.
She's finally lost it. Nice robe, though.
Madam, I assure you, I have nothing but peaceful intentions. I am here to learn.
May the divine wrath of the Lord wash this demon back to hell.
I think I've learned enough.
Mr. Misrek, I really do apologize for Dr. Wowryk's behavior. I know she's a bit, aggressive, but she honestly means the best.
If your idea of the best involves an unprovoked attack on a being that had declared itself a harmless explorer, then I find humanity even more disappointing than I had originally thought. And why are you touching your face in that manner?
Expression of apology?
Oh, what is that foulness?
Nothing.
Captain, as you know, my senses are quite acute, and I assure you...
Not now. Mr. Misrek, if you would wait in my ready room, I'll be right with you.
Ah, Captain. Perhaps now you have time to listen to my warning about Mr. Misrek.
You want to try that again without the vagueness?
I attempted to warn you previously that based on Mr. Misrek's condition and the fact that the entity's influence was limited to neurological and muscular systems, and in no way affected the inevitable attack of bacteria and other microorganisms, it was inevitable that he would begin to become offensive to humanoid olfactory systems.
5B, we are way over our technobabble quotient for this storyline.
I believe she is attempting to say, "I told you so."
Yes, that is precisely what I wish to say. I told you so. Thank you, Commander.
Anytime.
I wanted to be a captain, I said. I like working with people, I said. If I'd only known.
If it makes you feel better, Doctor, it's going to take a few days for Mr. Jeffrey's internal bruising to heal.
Why would that make her feel better?
I like to see Simon suffer. Besides, if he'd fixed my morgue drawer, this wouldn't have happened.
I thought you were the only one into that kinky boyfriend bondage stuff.
Please, Kara, I've had crewman Schulich in here enough times with fingernail scratches to know what's really going on.
Well, anyway, Misrek didn't look that mad.
The muscles in his face were paralyzed by the accident that killed him. He couldn't make an expression if his life depended on it.
Life? But he's already...
Dead, yes. And obviously not a demon.
Oh? What's with the change of heart?
Well, if he was a demon, my attack would have been successful and he would have been destroyed by the righteous fury of the Lord.
You know, you could have just pressed a cross against him in the science lab, or dipped his finger in holy water or something.
And you didn't suggest this before, why?
Well, I didn't know you were gonna go on a rampage.
I did.
Really?
Sure, she attacked a puppy once because one of its spots looked like a pentagram.
It could have been an evil puppy. Puppies can be evil too, you know.
Captain's log. Stardate 57925.3. We've returned to the vicinity of the anomaly we found Misrek in. Or that he found us in. It depends on how you really want to look at it. Anyway, we're here, but we're staying just far away enough to avoid falling back into that nasty space bowl. Or seesaw with a fat kid. I forget. But that still leaves us with a minor problem. Look, Mr. Misrek, I know you want to go home, but if we get any closer to this anomaly, we're going to get stuck again. And I've had enough bowling for 1 week.
Wasn't the bowling alley back on deck 12? No, irrelevant. I must get 2.6 kilometers closer to the anomaly before I can safely return. Surely in interstellar terms, that is nothing.
Quite correct, but in this case, we are literally on the rim of the bowl.
No more bowl analogies.
Very well. We are at the very edge of the event horizon, bordering the intense spatial curvature of the anomaly and the standard curvature of normal space-time.
Never mind.
If we move even 100 meters closer to the anomaly, we stand an 83% chance of being pulled in.
Unacceptable.
You must return me. I cannot remain here. You corporeal sentients are clearly insane.
I may have a solution.
Is this safe?
Does it matter?
Oh, dear me.
Success, Captain. Misrek is once again dead, and he will be pleased to know the vacuum of space will no doubt reduce the odor, temporarily.
Great. Thanks, 5B. You know, I really wish the windows face forward right now. I don't like looking back and knowing that Misrek might be telling all of his energy buddies the way we messed this one up.
You know, technically we didn't mess this one up. Somebody messed this one up for us.
I said I was sorry.
Sorry doesn't bring back the energy life form.
Don't make me invoke the burning wrath of God on you.
Ha! Joke's on you. They've got a pill that takes care of that.
Do I want to know?
Nope.
You should know, Doctor, that a reprimand will be showing in your record.
Irrelevant. I will be rewarded in heaven.
But are you still going to receive your spiritual reward if he wasn't actually a demon?
Yeah, doesn't smacking corpses around count as sacrilege of some kind?
I don't expect you heathens to understand.
Enough. Play nice.
Is that in order?
I can make it one.
Yuck.
You know, Captain, you can learn a lesson from Misrek. Open your mind. Learn about different ways of doing things.
Yeah, I could tell you some stories about different ways.
Homosexuality
No.
is
Please
well
don't.
documented.
Well, let us hope we can learn from this experience to grow and better ourselves. That is, after all, what our mission is all about, isn't it?
If only.
All that walking they made me do, and I never did see the bowling alley. I'm sorry, but if your title is commanding officer, shouldn't you be, oh, I don't know, commanding? This Stafford fellow would walk around pinching his nose or rubbing his temples. Surely he could not be any less commanding if he were asleep. Oh, and this crazy doctor actually fired a weapon at me. A primitive one, mind you, but still, I was soaking wet. And these sounds, they called it music, but it was certainly nothing like any harmonies I've ever experienced. And then the people would get up and get out on what they called a dance floor and start waving their limbs around. It was really quite horrifying to behold. This one fellow, Joel, oh, if you had been there to witness it, I assure you, you would have wanted to flee screaming as I did.
So shall we conquer them?
Oh, no. Just because we stepped in some excrement, there's no reason to take over the whole sewer. What in the name of transcendence would we do with 15 trillion psychotic corporeal sentients anyway? They're not exactly good pets, you know.